Hold on. Hello guys, story time. I started working on a new sound design project on Assassin's Creed 5 Unity. Actually, I don't know if it's called Assassin's Creed 5. Um Here, let me find out. But um yeah, it is. Okay, anyway. So, there's just well, it's not really a new trailer. But every single time I've tried watching it, it asks me to clarify my age because I'm over 18. But I was just too lazy to log in, and so finally I saw it. It's this trailer with a Templar as well. It's pretty cool actually. So I was like, I'm gonna work on this. So then I did, and then I couldn't find any music. Like, there's no really set way of how I do this, but I wanted to see if any music fit it. And I used, I mean, not used. I tried "Flowers in the Attic" by Christopher Young. I used Assassin's Creed 3 main theme. Um, I've used, or tried. Well, I tried. I think of 2 or 3 others, but then I found something of mine. I was like, yeah, well, sure, I'll try it. And God, it started working. It was really weird. I was like, wow, not what I expected. Um, so sorry, I just picked a nostril hair. Um, so I was like, man, the music works, but like there's a little bit of it that doesn't fit. Like it doesn't the uh the arrangement, I guess. Like the music fits the situation, but it doesn't actually, work with it. I find that kind of weird, but yeah, it doesn't, work. But so I was like, man, I really. So I was like, I should try writing music again for this. Like, I should try to write something. Well, not write, compose, because I can't write music, so I have to compose on the spot. But so then I grabbed. I had two keyboards. One of them's broken, the other one isn't, and this is where the story comes from. So I grabbed the one that isn't broken, and I'm upset by the way it sounds. Like, first of all, it's old, but it's still pretty good. But like, it's old, so it doesn't sound clear. But like, the worst thing about it is that the keys stick kind of, so you can hear the clicking of the keys as you're recording it, and it bothers me so much. And so I'm trying to I'm at this point, I'm just quite upset. So, in my rage, I take my broken keyboard. I'm like, I'm gonna figure out what's wrong with this, and if I don't, I'm gonna break it to pieces. So, I took out the back, looked at its circuit board, and I was like, wow, it's really complex. All the sound is here. And so then I looked at it. The reason why my keyboard, because it was my keyboard first, but then it broke. And then John was like, well, I'm leaving and I don't need a keyboard anymore since I have a better one. Take this one. Which I really liked. And I was like, oh, thank you, John. But again, key stick. Anyway, so the reason why mine is broken is because the start button was just, it was a soft button, like the ones on controllers and remotes, for the telly. Sorry, like I keep feeling this random nose hair for some reason. It's really weird. Anyway, so I take it apart. I see the circuit board. I there's like, I don't know if the entire thing itself is a circuit board or the little green things, little green microchips or whatever, is called a circuit board, and the thing itself, like there's several circuit boards within each other. Anyway, so like the little green thing that's behind the start button, the on button, I unscrew it. I don't really mess with it. I just unscrew it just enough so I can get under it and rip out the button, and I turn it on. Like at this point, like I'm wearing gloves so I don't shock myself. And I was like, I felt like Iron Man in the first movie where he's working on the Mark II. It was really cool. I was like, it's oddly satisfying. And anyway, so then I grab a screwdriver, and I'm like, if this doesn't work, I'm jabbing the screwdriver through the circuit board. And then I hit it, and it turns on. Oh my god, it turns on. Like, it's still on. Is it still on? Yes, it is. I don't know if you can hear this. Oh, hold on. Can you hear this? I don't know if you heard that, but like that last two note, wherever I'm hitting, the key doesn't work. I don't know why. Anyway, but yeah, so I turned it on, and then I started playing, and I realized five of the keys don't work, and I didn't know why. I couldn't figure out why. So it was weird. It was really like how this thing is put together is kind of odd. I don't know if it's normal for it to be put together. I mean, for someone who doesn't work like this, it was weird. So I had to unhook the keys, take off the keys, and then show the rubber numbers, the rubber buttons again, because you hit a key, the key goes into a rubber button, and the button, makes it so that the key doesn't hit the circuit board hard enough, like really, really hard. So the rubber, and then the rubber itself also becomes as a button. It acts as a stopper and a button in itself. So when you hit it, then you hear noise because it, but the five notes don't work, and I have no idea why. So I took out the keys, saw the rubber things. I took out the rubber things. I cleaned the board, put the rubber things back on, and this still doesn't. I don't know. Even that, what is that? A, B, C, D. What is it? F flat? I don't know if there's a D sharp. Is there a D sharp? I'm not sure. But that button doesn't work either. So like, I don't know why. It's so confusing. And then I was like, I have 100 something dollars. Sorry, I can just buy a new one. And then I looked how much a PSR E313 costs, and let's see. Let me see. Actually, oh my god, I thought I heard something. But sorry. But I looked online on Guitar Center, and I saw that the PSR E313 cost about, oh, actually it wasn't even there, oddly enough. And all the other ones that looked kind of cool were pretty expensive, like hundreds of dollars expensive. And for some reason mine doesn't have discontinued. Hold on. Okay, so my portable keyboard is discontinued. So I can't even buy another one. I can't even. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I have to pause this so I don't talk for like 15 minutes. God, my life sucks. Okay, so they discontinued my keyboard, and the portable keyboards that are, good now cost up to 200, like it cost as little as $200, which I don't have. So I just don't know why it doesn't work. Hold on, I gotta try something. I gotta check something out. Give me a minute. Well, I mean, you're not gonna notice because I'm gonna pause it, but you know what I mean. Okay, back. Okay, so I checked. Apparently, it's okay. So as I said before, there's keys, and the keys are basically plastic molds that are connected together, and then when you place them on a surface, they can move up and down because they're meant to. Anyway, you hit the keys hit the rubber stops the key, but also the rubber hits the board. Thing is, though, from what I know, it's the board's problem. The board is askew somehow, which doesn't make any sense, but it is, apparently. And it's not the keys or the rubber. It's the board itself that's not standing upright. And I can't do anything about that, at least not that I know of. Hold on. Just had a thought. I had a thought. Give me another moment. Give me another moment. Okay, back. Hold on, I need to close the door. I apologize for being all over the place today. I was, I lifted up the circuit board again for the keys itself, and I placed paper underneath it so I could have it in place. It took. Well, let me see. That's one key that's working, but it's sharp, or yeah, the sharp on that thing doesn't. Sorry, it doesn't. I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. Anyway, the sharp doesn't work. I don't know why. Wish I could. Man, I don't know. But anyways, 2:45. I've been working on it since about 10. Yes, I think so. I will find out. But actually, it's weird. Sorry, I'm looking for Assassin's Creed. Oh, there it is. Nope. Okay, I can't find my Assassin's Creed. Now I'm getting kind of scared. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, I swear to God, if I have to redo everything, I mean, I didn't really do a lot of stuff, to be honest, but I hate having to always redo things. It's just so bloody annoying. Let's see if I can find. Oh, there it is. Where is this? It's in. For some reason, it's in Avatar. Okay, that's a little weird. We'll go back to my documents. Same with this. Okay, never mind. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna continue working on this. Hopefully, I can get one or two of the 5 keys to work. So that, and I think to go over it, I'm gonna have to well, it's a little complex, but basically, for all the keys, like in Misery, the girl, Misery herself. Wait, no, her name is Misery. Is it Misery? Yeah, I think her name. No, no, no. I don't remember her name, but like, the nurse. Her name isn't Misery, I don't believe, but within the movie and story, the guy who's a writer would write it, she would read it, and he found out that the end didn't work. So she has to fill in all the ends, and basically that's what I'm gonna do, is that I'm gonna have to fill in all the notes with, like, like making the keyboard. It's like the make the entire thing go up or down an octave. So like, um, if you play like a middle C and you put it up an octave, you will play lower C or whatever the C behind it, so like an octave lower. Um, and so if you go up, like physically on the scale, you'll go back to middle C, but it'll just be at a different place. But hopefully, in my case, what I'm trying to do is that for all the keys that don't work, I'll just have to play them in on a different scale. If that makes any sense. If I have to, I don't know. Hopefully, I can find out some sort of melody that doesn't use, the letters. Anyway, but the thing is, I had a what is it called? A sustain pedal, but I don't know where it is anymore. Oops. So I have to find that now as well. So yeah, okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on this a little bit longer, and then hopefully I get some of the keys, and then I'll try writing. Well, I wasn't actually trying writing. I'll try to replay the story, the the theme that I thought worked with it, and yeah, hopefully it will work. But yeah, I have to find the sustain pedal. Sustain. Sorry, I don't know where it is. I know I have it. I know it's somewhere. Oh, found it. But anyway, so I found the sustain pedal. Let's see if it still works. Can you give me a second? I'm not gonna pause it this time, so you have to deal with it. Oh, Captain, my captain. Oh man. One, two. Actually, now when I look at it, I think there's only two there. See, it's weird. My keyboard's just so messed up. Anyway, so I guess I'll be leaving now since I have nothing else to say. Also, though, I actually was on Netflix yesterday and I watched two Robin Williams movies that I have never seen. That are one of them, The Fisher King, is praised highly. I think it won him an Oscar. Um, but it was really sad. I was like, both movies that I watched had him dealing with death, and the second Robin Williams that I watched, called World's Greatest Dad, was a dark comedy, but it was really dark in a way of how it predicted Robin Williams' death, because his son died by accidental strangulation, and which is the same way Robin Williams died, but except it wasn't an accident. And he he wrapped a belt around his neck and tied it off to a post, and let gravity do its work, I guess. Anyway, and Robin did the same thing basically, but like what made it worse was Robin's, with the character, I think his name is Lance, his reaction to his son's death. It was really, really like heartbreaking. Like, it was like, it wasn't, it didn't have any sound besides music. So all you did was see him, but like you can just imagine how hard he was yelling and crying. It was horrible. Like his hand was just shaking uncontrollably. It was just really horrible, and it was like a real cry. Because you know how that's why I don't like old movies. It's because you see the people. It's like, snap out of it, will you? Psh, and then she puts her heads down. Like, it's just really stupid. Like, I don't like old movies because of the acting and the music and the sound. And don't get me wrong, you can do a lot of really nice movies if you had a nice story to it, but it's just, it was horrible. Anyway, but like it was just, it was very difficult. It was like 30, like 15 seconds of him just wailing aggressively, and he just fell over and just cried. It was horrible. And anyway, so yeah. Anyways, I guess that's it. But yeah, so I watched those two. Sorry, I keep on forgetting what I'm about to say. But I saw those two episodes, and then I went on to DeviantArt, where I wrote a fake suicide note as an experiment. I mean, not like an experiment to see if I can. Actually, I haven't looked. Maybe someone responded to it. I doubt it. No one reads my stuff anymore. But see, what did I say? What did I say? No one's. And I thought I did a pretty good job, but I guess not. Anyway, so I don't want to go over too long because I have some stuff to do, and I don't know. I'd rather be doing that. But God, DeviantArt is just about modeling and skimpy girls and just making small things. Really, that's all it is. It's very annoying. Like, just modeling. I'll count from the very top about skimpy girl modeling, or like skimpiness. Skimp, 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 skimpy, skimpness, nude, completely nude, skimp, skimp, skimp. Hasn't been one for a while. Oh, skimp, completely nude, completely nude, completely nude. Skimp. Skin tight. Skimp. Oh, it's a naked guy. That's a first. Alright. Anyway, so that was like, I went through about not 80, but like 50 photos right there. I nearly every, you know, there's at least one skimpiness every row of photos. And there's like 4 pictures per photo. Anyway, per row. So I guess now I'll be leaving. I have nothing else better to do. I mean, I have nothing else better to really say. I'm probably going to be reading Attack on Titan, so maybe I'll talk about it. But as of now, I'm not going to do it. And hopefully I can get John to watch Continuum. And National Guard sent me mail today saying I can get in college without any debt. But I'd rather not die. And it's boring, because, like, who wants to train and all that? I don't know. I can't handle that stuff. I'm not mentally prepared. Anyway, so I'll talk to you later, guys. Yep. Oh, I found my watch. Yeah. Because I went through all my boxes to find the not AC adapter for my keyboard.